Hey, Dr. Stratford, how you doing? I'm Victor Caruso. I was recommended to you by my old friend, Don Vito Enrico.
Oh, Vito, shame about his death.
Yeah. It's a tragedy the way that fishing pier just gave way, huh?
So, Victor, what can I do for you?
I want you to surgically alter my fingerprints.
You wouldn't be trying to hide something, would you, Victor?
No, Doc, of course not. I want this done for purely cosmetic reasons. I mean, look, you see these little swirls? I don't know, swirls? They don't do it for me, you know?
Victor, altering your fingerprints is illegal.
Ah, come on, Doc. What's it mean to you, huh?
I'd say about 5 years in Leavenworth and a boyfriend named Big George.
Doc, these prints get me in any more trouble. They're gonna be fitting me for cement swimwear, you know what I mean? So, why don't you just tell me what you think we should do about this, huh?
Gloves?
What?
Gloves.
Gloves?
Yeah, tried wearing gloves.
Gloves. God, of course. God bless you. Ah, you're a beautiful man. I love you. God bless you. You should shave better. Hey, you know what? You ever need any favor, you just come right here to Victor Caruso, huh?
Mike, look, I know I said I'd take over your rounds at the hospital this weekend, but something's come up.
Grant, I made plans. I have reservations. I've got non-refundable airline tickets.
Well, you're a doctor. Write yourself an excuse.
Hey, Doc, the kneecaps?
Anything but the face.
You got it.
Doctor.
I was feeling so bad. Asked my friend, my doctor, just what I had. I said, Doctor, Mr. MD, can you tell me what's ailing me? He said, yeah. All you really need, all you need is loving. Got to have good loving, good loving, baby. Doctor.
Yeah.
Doctor.
Uh-huh. Doctor.
Yeah. Is there a doctor in the house?
Yes.
Thanks for covering for me, Deirdre. Any messages?
I can't remember.
Any patients stop by?
Probably not.
Any pleas for help from desperately ill men and women?
It beats the hell out of me.
Thanks, Deirdre. I owe you one.
Mike, why are you even asking me? You know, that's why we hired Katie, our receptionist.
Katie!
No messages.
She's good.
Thank you. And I want you all to know that I owe you guys everything because working here and helping people less fortunate than myself is like a dream come true.
Katie, it is so refreshing to see young people who aren't cynical about the world. Do you know you remind me of myself at your age?
Oh, Dr. Bennett, Mr. Olson's waiting for you in examining room B.
Again? Like I don't have better things to do?
Deirdre, every night I pray we don't lose her to the Peace Corps.
Katie, did you happen to pick up my dry cleaning?
Oh, yes, it'll be ready this afternoon, Dr. Linowitz. I'll put it in your car.
Thank you.
Grant, Katie is our receptionist. It's not her job to pick up your dry cleaning.
Well, someone's got to do it. It's not my fault my houseboy was deported to Guatemala.
Well, I mean, you could try to be a little nicer, okay?
She's just a kid. We don't want her quitting on us.
Oh, I get it. Nobody lets you guys in on the secret, right? She works for us. She does things for us that we don't want to do for ourselves.
Great. You mean she'll have dinner with my parents next week?
No, Mike, we don't pay her that much.
How about brunch with my mom?
No.
A snack with Dick?
Oh, really? Ever heard of a lemon law? Abe, help me. My car's still in the shop. Do you think you could give me a ride over to the Women's Center? I have a lecture there tonight.
The Women's Center? Sure. I might even stop in.
Great. I think you'll really enjoy it. Afterwards, we're burning a man in effigy and unveiling a ceramic mural of Margaret Atwood.
Or I might just slow down to about 40 miles an hour and drop you off at the service entrance.
All right.
Night, you guys.
Night, Mike.
Oh, Dee Dee, have you seen Grant? Can't tell whether he wrote patient has no pulse or patient has no Porsche.
I would try the examining room.
This better be an emergency tonsillectomy.
Mike, did you have the room booked? Because, we could leave.
Katie, I'd like a word with Grant alone, please.
Sure, Mike.
That's Dr. Stratford. Grant, these are tongue depressors. This is not.
Remember when you said I should be nicer to the employees?
Well, before you're this nice to the plumber, maybe you should take him dancing first.
See, I knew you were going to disapprove of my relationship with her. That's why I kept it a secret.
Grant,
She works for us.
remember?
Are you worried that Katie's going to get hurt? Because she won't.
You say that now, but one bad experience at Katie's age, and she could turn off men completely. She could spend the rest of her life coaching women's sports.
Mike, I care for Katie, and she cares for me. Does that surprise you?
Quite frankly, yes.
Listen, the first night we went out, we were working here late, and I took her to dinner, and we're sitting at dinner, and you know what she says?
Would you cut my steak for me?
It's an age thing with you, isn't it?
No, it's not that.
Mike, she turns to me and she says, Grant, you're nice. No one ever said that to me before. Grant, you're nice.
I've meant to. I'm just waiting for a good reason.
And if it wasn't for the bypass I performed, Mr. Williams would be dead today.
Wow. You save lives. My last boyfriend saved brightly colored rocks.
Katie! Weren't you supposed to call the organ bank for me? I have a liver thawing out here.
Not now, Mike, all right? We're busy.
I'm so glad you picked me to be your girlfriend, Grant.
Katie, I didn't pick you. Our relationship is based on mutual admiration and respect. Could you rub my foot? It's really starting to cramp up.
Grant, she's a receptionist, not a podiatrist.
I better go. Grant, Mike needs me.
Mike, why so formal? Call me Mikey Poo.
Well, I'll go with you. I have some phone calls to make.
Oh, great. I'll help you. I know how you hate to dial.
Oh, there you are, Katie. I'm going to need some help with files tonight. Could you stay a little late?
Oh, sure, Dee Dee.
No. Dee Dee can do just fine on her own. Remember, we have reservations at that new German restaurant?
Oh, it is just amazing how people in restaurants respond to Grant. Complete strangers come out of nowhere just to talk to him.
They're called waiters. All right, this has gone on long enough. Katie is just not working out.
The way she fawns all over him.
And Grant's so smug about it. We could all date teenagers if we wanted to, but some of us have a little more self-respect.
Or a wife.
Mike, are you sure we're not just upset because Grant's dating somebody so young?
Of course not. But doesn't it bug you when Grant and Katie sneak off to give each other physicals?
Tell me about it. I hate interrupting those private moments. Bodies heaving and pulsing in the rhythmic motion of carnal frenzy.
Sounds like you're having your own private moment there, Ginger.
And now she's eating lunch here. I hate to say it, but I really think it's time we fired her.
Oh, what, Mike, fire her?
Grant should not be going out with an employee.
Michael's right. You don't see me dating my doorman. Oh, for the last time. Andre took me out once. I was going through a difficult time. He was there for me, okay?
You gonna do this?
I hired her. I can fire her.
Yeah, right.
Katie, can I have a quick word with you, please?
Oh, sure.
Thanks. Boy, have I got a surprise for you.
Oh, really? Is it good?
It depends. Like having your days free?
Yeah.
And how do you feel about the welfare system? Hi, Grant. Hi, Mike. That's my coat.
That's my hook. You, of all people, should be a little more considerate of your partners, Mike.
Hey, I replace the butcher paper on the examining table after I take a nap.
I'm talking about your firing Katie.
I did what I had to do.
Save it, Mike, because I'm not talking to you.
You're talking to me now?
To the naked eye, nothing will appear amiss. I will still dress in imported wool blends. I will still drink special French roasted coffees. And of course, my charm and good nature will flourish as ever. But as long as your insensitivity continues, words will not pass between us.
Thank you, Holy Father. Grant, we have patients we need to discuss.
Oh, you care more about the patients than you do about me.
Grant, I did what I thought was best for the practice.
If you want to do what's best for the practice, Mike, you get draped for the waiting room. You don't fire my girlfriend.
Damn, I knew I should have gone with the drapes.
Mike, what's wrong with Grant?
He's arrogant. He's self-serving.
I know that. Why is he upset?
Oh, it's the Katie thing again.
Well, you know, Grant might be right. I mean, she's so young and trusting.
Oh,
and innocent.
please, Abe. Katie is old enough to realize that real life can be a difficult place. We all learn this sooner or later. Lose a job, miss an opportunity. Don't get a pony we ask for. Father show us no attention. Too tall at a young age. Our classmates make fun of us.
Deirdre, it's okay. It's all right.
Thanks.
Hi, everybody. I just came in to clean up my desk and say goodbye to all of you.
Well, Katie, you're not angry with us?
Well, at first I was angry, and then I was confused, and then I was angry again. I wanted to hurt all of you very, very badly. I wanted to make you feel the pain that you made me feel. But now I'm not angry anymore.
You're a very deep and complex girl, Katie.
You know, Katie, Grant's still pretty angry at Dr. Mikey.
I know. I'm having a few friends over at Grant's apartment tonight, and I was hoping that maybe you could come over and patch things up.
I don't know, Katie. I tried. I just don't think it'll help.
Oh, this is just great. Because of me, no one likes Grant anymore.
Now, Katie, that ball was rolling long before you got here.
Abe, Dee Dee, can you please talk to him?
Mike, you're going to that party?
I can't. You know how bad I look in a backless dress?
Come on, Mike, you gotta straighten this out, man. It's starting to affect the practice. I mean, come on, we're doctors.
We're doctors? I gotta start charging for those pelvic exams.
Grant's famous hors d'oeuvres are ready.
Okay, sturgeon roe for everyone. Candace, a little touch of the roe. Hey, you ever heard of coasters?
Grant.
I'm sorry, Gina, right? Sorry, Gina, but this table is an antique. Have any idea what the table would look like if we didn't use coasters?
Yeah, kind of what it looks like under Dusty's glass.
Grant's very interested in decorating.
I find this apartment ostentatious and nouveau riche.
See, Grant? And you thought nobody would notice.
It's so shiny.
Oh, come on. Hey, look. How can you juggle my Ming like that, man?
Grant, Dusty didn't mean any harm.
You know what this is worth? This piece is worth more than you will make in a lifetime.
Grant, Dusty's independently wealthy.
Dusty, what do you give me for it? More friends? Jeez, I hope so. How'd you get my address?
Found it in the yellow pages under heart surgeons, retail.
I'm so glad you came. Now, will you two kiss and make up?
Look, I told you before, we're not talking.
Who said anything about talking?
I'll get him. But you stay here and talk to my friends. Dusty, Gina, Candace, this is Mike.
But you can call me Dr. Stratford.
I feel that man is only truly free without the shackles of government.
You don't have many hobbies, do you, Candace?
Did you know that if I were on Jupiter, I would weigh over 400 pounds?
Well, once you get there, you might want to cut down on sweets.
I went to this doctor one time. You'll find this very interesting. Because I got this rash. And he looked at it for 2 seconds and says that's $70. I'm like, get out of here. I have only been here 2 seconds. And he's like, well, I went to medical school. And I'm like, so I got to pay for it because you went to medical school. I went to Barbados. I don't see you picking up the airfare.
So, you're a doctor, huh? You must make lots of money, huh?
Is this a stick-up? Grant, there you are.
Mike, what are you doing here?
Grant, I invited Mike here because it's about time you two worked out your differences. You know, maybe he's not the best friend in the world, but unless you want to lose him, you have to talk to him.
That was nicely said, Katie. It's clear you're quite an orator.
Grant, how could you tell him that?
No. Orator. Forget it.
Look, we have been through this before. I have nothing to say. Hey! Put down the Time Life books. Come on.
Grant, will you please talk to him for me? Come on, let's leave them alone. I'll walk you guys out.
Yeah, this is turning into like a major drag. It's like staying at home with my dad.
Didn't know you played football in high school, Grant?
Well, Mike, I guess there's a lot of things you don't know about me.
To the league's most valuable player, Roberto Gomez.
Like, for instance, in high school, I went by the name of Roberto Gomez. You know, it's obvious that you came over here to apologize, so why don't you just get on with it?
Why should I apologize? You started this fight.
Excuse me, I am not the one who fired Katie.
I did what I thought was right.
Right. Right for you guys. You know, Mike, I think you're my friend, and then you do stuff like this, and then I'm not so sure.
Of course I'm your friend.
And you prove it by firing my girlfriend? I don't know, maybe for my birthday, you can come over and pistol whip my parents.
Grant, I never had a problem with you and Katie, except at work.
Mike, why don't you just say it? You don't like the idea of me dating a teenager. You have a very weird moral streak in you. It's really unbecoming.
As far as I'm concerned, you can date whoever you want. It's not my problem if you can't admit you're getting older.
Old? I'm 33, Mike.
You're 36, Grant. I've seen your driver's license.
I love that picture.
Come on, Grant. Katie's just a kid. Her mail's still addressed to the parents of Katie Benson.
You know what I think? I think you're jealous.
Jealous? Just because you can get a gorgeous, young, nubile she-woman to fall in love with you think I'm jealous? Of course I am.
Oh, I get this. You think that I'm afraid of getting old. Well, you know what, Mike? You already are old. You have already become your dad. I know you call yourself Mr. Open Mind and Mr. Acceptance, but you know what you are? You're a big fake.
Come on,
No,
Grant.
you come on. Oh, great! My mane! God. I broke it.
I did not. You pushed me into
You
it.
attacked me. I was fending him off.
Attacked you? Believe me, mister. If I'd attacked you, you'd remember it.
Yeah.
Oh, stop this! You are both acting like children.
Well, Mike broke the vase.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
Oh, I thought you two would have patched this up by now.
Oh, really? How am I going to patch it up with him? He is the one who fired you.
Oh, Grant, this isn't about me. This is about your stupid pride.
Come here, Kate. You know, I really don't think this is the time.
You know, you're nothing like the Grant Linowitz I used to know. You're petty, you're selfish, and I don't even find you attractive anymore.
This is a little game that we play.
Well, it sets the mood nicely, I think.
I don't think I can spend the night here tonight. You know, after your little display, even Candace thinks we need some time
Oh,
alone.
what does Candace know?
For one thing, her weight on Jupiter.
Mike, I think Grant and I need some time alone.
And a new vase. Okay, Katie. No problem is too big. Let's just sit down and we can solve it, whatever it is.
For one thing, I don't love you anymore.
Okay, I think we can work through that. Is there anything else?
Yeah, you know, I thought I needed you for your maturity, but now I realize in many ways you're like a child. If I wanted immaturity, I could date Dusty or Mike.
You would date Mike?
Oh, Grant, I'm trying to make a point.
Okay, all right. Where are you going?
To assert my independence and set foot anew into the world.
Well, don't you need a date for something like that?
No, Grant. Don't you get it? What we had is gone. Goodbye.
Katie. Goodbye. Water stains! Okay. I knew it. Now it's come crawling back.
Here, I got this for you.
For me. Gee. Thanks, Mike. It's beautiful. It goes so well with the one in my lobby.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Saw Katie out in the hall. Thought you might need one of my manly shoulders.
She dumped me. You believe that? Guys like me, we don't get dumped. We do our own dumping. Of course, you must be thrilled.
I didn't want to see you get hurt.
Yeah, well, I already am, Mike. It's Katie's last pay stub. You know, I remember when she first came to work for us. She saw our first paycheck and she said, Dr. Linowitz, why do they take out so much state tax? Of course, I don't know because all my checks go to the nonprofit Linowitz Foundation. But she knew nothing about tax codes or loopholes. Nothing. So I gave her some advice. I said, Katie, you're only claiming one deduction. You got to claim at least 9. Why am I sharing these tender moments with you?
Because you know I mean well.
You mean well? How can you tell me that you mean well? You drive Katie away, you break my vase. I don't know, Mike. What are you going to do to me next?
Need a roommate?
Oh, please don't.
It's going to be okay.
You know, what you said before about me and Katie, you were right. It's just a pathetic attempt to hold on to the last waning moments of my youth.
What are you talking about? You're still young. Me? I'm just a decrepit, moralizing old man with a bladder problem. Look at all this extra skin.
Mike.
Yes, Abe?
No, I'm Grant.
I know that. It's these damn glasses.
Now, before you die, I want to apologize. I know I created a problem in the office.
And I'm sorry for ruining what might have been your last chance at happiness. I was judgmental, and from now on, I promise I'm going to try and be more open-minded, more accepting of things.
Well, I think that's great, Mike.
And while we're on this whole open-minded thing, you wouldn't happen to have Gina's phone number, would you?
Way to go, Dad.
Okay.
Thank you.